All right, so we are gonna clean Batman's teeth. Yes, we are. So I threw some gloves on. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't when I'm cleaning teeth. If I'm just gonna be brushing their teeth, then I don't. But if I'm gonna be just looking if I want to scale any plaque off, a lot of times I do just throw gloves on. Just because the bacteria that can be on a dog's teeth can be, just a little, just not great. So I'm just gonna see if he has any plaque on there. Stop, I know. He's like, I don't really want you to do this. So he really doesn't have her. Stop. He's got just the tiniest. Oh, you throw the tool, not really helpful. You got caught on the. You hit it with this. It like bounced off of it. Okay, so he has the tiniest bit. Stop. He's like, I won that round. Nope. Yeah, the tiniest bit right on the edge of his gum line right here. Just, nope. Again, it's a lot like, doing any of the other things. Nope. I'm going to try not to talk. Nope. Unless I'm telling him good boy or bad boy. Nope. This is going to take longer than any of the other stuff. Stop. No. So if he fights me on it, he just gets a no. Stop. Nope. Oh, what a good boy. Again, I'm just being very gentle. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just right at the edge of the gum line, and I'm putting this right at the top of the gum line and then just pushing down away from the gum line on that canine tooth. And there's just the teeniest tiny bit on the edge of, I can't tell, I think this is just a little bit of fuzz, yeah, that's stuck on his bottom. But again, they'll start to get it around the gum lines first. So that was it for that side. Let's flip you around here. Flip you around, let's see. Maybe just it, nope. Stop. A lot of times I'll hook this pinky in here, stop, and then he can't pull backwards. And they get hairs and stuff caught in here too, so sometimes I'm just like kind of grabbing the edge of a hair and pulling it out. I got a hair stuck kind of behind your tooth. There we go. Got it. His teeth are pretty clean. Not too bad. I try to do this at least once a week. Stop. Sometimes more often. Every once in a while time gets away from you, right? Very good. And his back teeth, they all look good too. So you can see. Very nice. I kind of got him there a little bit on that gum line. Got just a little bit of blood there. But this side all looks good. Okay. Nice clean teeth. And I just wipe that off, and then I will, just put a little bit of peroxide. I'm actually going to use the peroxide here anyways. Just on the edge of this. It gets on the grooming table, but it'll dry. Not a big deal. Then we set that aside. I'll put that back. So when I brush his teeth, and again, I wore the gloves because I was got my fingers all in his mouth. I'm doing that, and it just helps. Again, I could easily just wash my hands when I'm done, but this way, I don't have to wash my hands when I'm done, okay? But you'd always want to wash your hands when you're done cleaning in their mouth, because, a dog's mouth, it's got bacteria and stuff in there. So, again, just the tiniest bit of peroxide on the bristles, just to wet the bristles. I'm just gonna stick that in there. I hit the button a few times. No, good boy. You turn it to the low setting. Go on the inside of the teeth. They hate that, but that's important. Not just the outside. And we're done. Okay? That's the nice thing about using, turn that off, the electric toothbrush is you can just be done so much faster. Put a little peroxide on that. I just let that sit and dry. That cleans off that. And you're all done. And you got a nice clean mouth. Yes, you do. All right, so I take my gloves off. Done with that. And I just have a box of disposable gloves. Yes. Then now my hands are all clean. I cleaned in your mouth and my hands aren't even dirty. Yes. All right, good boy. So he's, oh, don't back up. He's all done, and he can go play.